cannot simply not talk about budget. Budget is important. And we're going to share today why it's important from our own experience.
Was lit on the beat.
First benefit is to know where your money go. Did it ever happen to you? You bring home money, you don't buy anything big. Looking back, you don't know where your money went. And having budget and keeping track of where your spendings go, where you want them to go, it makes a big difference. You can backtrack and see where your money went, whether you spend them in cash or credit card. And that's how I even start thinking about budget. After working here about 3 years in the United States, I kept track of all the earnings that I made. I made about $30,000 in 2 years, which doesn't sound like a lot right now, but I didn't have anything to show for it. And that's what bothered me. $30,000 as it is a huge amount of money. I don't know where they went. And that's when I started thinking, okay, if I save that $30,000, obviously I have to live on something, but if I save it, that's a ton of money. And now I not only plan where my money will go, but I also have a track of everything that I spend on any kind of bill or anything that I spend money on. Next benefit of budgeting is you can plan where your money go and you can save. Say I want to build a fence or make repairs in my bathroom. I need money for it, and I know approximately how much money I would need. The thing is to actually know if I can save it and how long it's going to take me to save it. I need to know how much money I can put away every month or every pay period or whatever. To do that, I would need to know what my expenses are. And if I don't keep track of all the bills, it's very tricky to do because you feel like, oh, I make $400, $500 this week. I can afford putting away $100. But in fact, it's harder than this. You need to know how much you actually have going out before you can plan that. No matter how strict your budget is, if you stick to it, you know that you're not going to spend over a certain amount. You don't even need to keep track of money that you spend. And usually the category that you can go over is like a pocket money or money you spend on whatever you want kind of thing. Again, if you have a certain amount and you're not going to go over it, it doesn't matter where it goes, kinda, because everything else is covered. Getting my license plate finally for my van again. I retired it last year in November. I couldn't pass e-check and I didn't really need that vehicle, so I decided to take it off insurance. I'm just not gonna register it, but now I need it. So I'm putting it back on insurance and getting license plates. Now the reason I need my van actually is this. This is our third house. We bought it recently, and I definitely need the van right now to work on it. Third reason for having budget is paying bills. Paying bills is a major category where our money go. Most of our money go to pay bills. If we're wise with them and we don't get into debt, and you see, budget helps us to see what do we actually have to spend every pay period, every month, every year, doesn't matter. It shows us, because it's easy to see how much we make every month, but it's not so easy to see how much we spend. Because when you budget, you go through all your bills, a month, a year, and you divide them per pay period, and that's how every pay period, this certain amount goes towards paying your bill for this, or paying for your bill for that. So you know all your bills. When you do know all your bills, you can add them up and actually see how much money you will have left over after paying your bills. And that's how we talked previously. You can save up. You know, okay, after paying all my bills, I have $100 left every pay period. That means in a month I have $400. That means in a year I have $4,800. That means in a year I can save $4,800 for building a fence or buying a car. That's how budget helps. And when you have all your bills accounted for, you not only know that, okay, I can cover all my bills, but you as well can save up money and plan for extra money and where would they go. But the main thing is all your bills are covered. Every single bill, for heat, for electricity, for water, for rent or mortgage, for car maintenance, for car repairs. When you set up budget, you basically go through all those things and you think, okay, how much money do I need a month? All those things are, when they're accounted for, all your bills are covered. Now this is point 3.5. Not only your bills are covered, but you also go and think through your annual or 6 months bills, like your insurance, like your car insurance, like your life insurance, like things that you can pay every 6 months. All your bills are covered. You don't need to worry about them. Advantage of having budget number 4. If you have budget, most likely your priorities are straight. If you're a believer in the Bible, of course, tithe or 10% that you return to the God is a priority number 1, because in the Bible it says, give the first fruit of your income, all your fruit or your vegetables back then, and the sheep, you know, but now we make money. This is our increase. So we give first of it. So the first thing we do is we tithe. Well, you all know that. But then second, of course, all the bills, mortgage, insurance, water, electrical, sewer, garbage, all the things that we spend money on that we need to sustain our living is a priority number 2 after tithe. And then our cell phone, our internet, our cable, we don't have cable, but if you have a cable, that's gonna be there. And after that you have, well, at least after that we have things that are not necessity, but things that we would like, something we want to incorporate in our budget. And then for us is, unfortunately, our last thing is, in our priorities, the last thing is giving. So there's more giving that we do, like have birthday gifts, like anniversary, or like birthday gifts for us, for me and my wife, those kind of things. Then giving to, we want to bless people, for example, we put away money for that, so when we need it, we actually have money. Last Friday, I brought home $350, and our budget is $470. If I have my priorities straight, of course I pay tithe right away. I cover all my bills, I cover all the necessities, groceries, stuff like that. And at the end, the last stuff, has to go because this week we can't afford it. So that means your priorities straight, you always cover all your bills. And this is advantage of budget number 4. The reason number 4 for us to have a budget is extra savings. It's interesting with the budget when I budget something, like you usually try to budget over what you think you will spend, so in case you spend over what you think you will spend, you have money for it. For example, for categories like gas bill, in the winter, like last month I think it was $150, but what I do throughout the year, I put $100 every month for budget. Obviously during the summer we don't use that much gas, only for water heater, so there is money accumulated. So throughout the winter we have money to pay extra more than $100. And with any other category, what happens is we obviously watch that, we try to spend less, so we spend less and spend less and spend less, and then sometimes it's like hundreds of dollars just saved up in that one category. And when I know I don't need that much money in there, I can just take it out. I take it out of there, and that's extra savings.
Father?
No.
No, that is okay. My security blanket.
You're gonna get from behind him.
Like this?
Sure. And the last reason that we have budget and the benefit of having budget is peace of mind. And I wanted Yulia to share about her peace of mind that she has because of a budget. Sina. Wait a little bit, we're recording here.
Because of our budget, we are able to pay our bills on time and never be late. We don't have to stress out that something is late or we have charges.
Okay, knowing that you always cover your bills, you don't have to stress about if you have enough for bills. Okay? What else, babe?
Also, it helps to achieve the financial goals that you might have, such as going on vacation or planning to build a house or buy a new car. You're able to save the money, put away the money, and work towards your goal.
Planning, pretty much what I talked already about, but this way you know that you actually can save that much, and this is what you can do. Okay, anything else?
Also, if you're like me, I feel a little guilty when you shop. It gives you no guilt because you have money saved, so you can actually buy yourself something nice because you've been saving, and then you don't have to feel bad that you took the money from the family. So,
Baby boy, you need to cooperate with us. We're shooting a video. Go ahead, Mila.
so yeah, that's it. For example, if you want to buy something nice for yourself, something expensive, you're able to do that.
Right, so although I don't struggle with guilt, you're buying something expensive, you're not taking that money away from your family, food and stuff like that, but you actually have a category for it, you saved up, and now you can buy. And that's it, guys. These are the 5 primarily reasons that's why we have budget. And those are the things that I think when people tell me something about their finances, or I see how people struggle, and I think just a simple thing as budget can eliminate that many problems. Right, baby
And
boy?
if you'd like more about budgeting and how we do it, we can go in detail more in detail about it.
My co-host Yulia Nemchinov.
Because those are just general points. You want to know how exactly you do it. He is the best person to ask.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Thank you, baby boy.
We're done, we did it. Is there enough or is there other points? I don't think we said anything new to them that they didn't know. Right?
Sina! Okay, go to your mama.
Come to me.
Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Да, пойдем. So Sage, this is as real as it gets. No shower, no makeup, just cried.
I hope you think this is good. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to live life intentionally, and I'll see you in the next video.